Good morning. This is Kenny Idedevbo on When God and I Talk Extraordinary. I hope you all had a good weekend. On Sunday, yesterday, we talked about can you love God that you do not see and hate your brothers or sisters? That was an impactful moment. I hope you go to When God and I Talk Extraordinary on YouTube so you can find it there. This morning, I had announced before that we're going to be talking about the 24 elders. The 24 elders mentioned in Revelation 4, 5, 7, 11, and 19 are heavenly beings seated on thrones around God's thrones, wearing white robes and golden crowns. They represent the redeemed church or the complete united people of God. 12 from Israel and 12 apostles functioning as a royal priesthood to worship God. They are described as wearing white garments, symbolizing righteousness, and golden crowns, symbolizing victory and reward. They sit on thrones, indicating they reign with Christ and they fall before God to worship Him. They also hold bowls of incense, representing prayers of the saint. Many scholars believe that they represent the raptured, resurrected church of all ages. They are often seen as representing 12 tribes of Israel and 12 apostles, bridging both covenants of the Old and New Testament. They may parallel the 12 divisions of priesthoods organized by David in the Old Testament, and they appear through the book of Revelation, often responding to unfolding events of the apocalypse with praise and adoration. They are not identified as angels because angels do not sit on thrones or wear crowns of victory in the Bible, or wear thrones as seen in the Bible. Now we're going to be looking at what do the 24 elders represent in the Bible. The 24 elders represent the faithful community of believers who have been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb and are now seated in heavenly places with Christ. Religious scholars have pointed out that the thrones indicate that these are beings of power and authority in heaven. The crowns indicate that their faith has been so well earned. And these elders are redeemed, Revelation 4, 9, 10, representing all the redeemed saints before God's thrones. You see, they said the elders, the 24 elders, represent the 12 tribes of Israel combined with the apostle. And that's how the gap has been bridged. The 12 tribes of Israel combined with the 12 apostles. You see, there is numeracy in the Bible, numeracy. Like 7 is the perfect number. Everything in the Bible is represented by figures, numbers. There's another possible idea or symbolism tied to the 24 elders. Some scholars will say that 24 elders represent the 12 tribes of Israel combined with the 12 apostles, representing how God has bridged the gap between the old and new. The 24 elders are symbolic of the entire 144 who are to be co-rulers with Jesus in God's heavenly kingdom. See, they symbolize God's power and authority. And they cast their crowns at the feet of Jesus They are surrounding their own sense of authority that was acquired through the power of their own will, and now depending on the power of God to reign. The 24 elders acknowledge God as the King of kings and the Lord of all Lord. The Lord is the only true sovereign ruler. You know, there's a song in the book of Revelation. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive. No, finish it with me. Glory, honor, and power. For thou art created all things. You see, that is in the Revelation. And they were singing. Somebody who had a vision or glimpse of heaven said there were cherubs surrounding the throne of grace. And each time they saw a part of God, they all said, holy, holy, holy. They bow in submission. So, I admonish you this morning not to run away from the book of Revelation. Take it on. There was one time Pastor David Jeremiah was preaching it for 2 months. I'm a strong believer in Pastor David Jeremiah. He's 76 or 77. He has been a pastor for more than 50 years. He talks about holiness, not about wealth. He talks about the significance of God in our lives. So I admonish you this morning to find the time, to find the presence, to start to read the book of Revelation. You will catch a lot of rhema in it. And if you can't read it, do the audio Bible. This morning while I was trying to sleep, I was playing the book of Joshua. While I was sleeping, in my subconscious, I was following it. So there's nothing you do that is not symbolic of God. And you know the song that they sing, thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and power, for thou art created all things for his pleasure, and they are created. We are created to worship God. We are created to bring significance to our life. We are created to be an embodiment of Christ's worship on earth. So when we can dance to, what is this Davido song that everybody likes? You dance it. You dance the other one. You dance the one with that Burna Boy did with that white boy. You enjoy it. But I now see people dance a willow in church, but in a sexual manner that is not very good. You know, there was all the sexual moves. Women not gonna take on a time, they want to rock on a bomb for inside church. You go now rock the bomb, the man go forget God, say now God, he goes, he go take say day club. Until someone go pull in ear and say, no. That is not holy enough. So this morning, I hope you've gotten a glimpse of the 24 elders representing the 12 apostles, representing the 12 tribes of Judah, and symbolic and numeracy. Tomorrow we'll be talking about numeracy in the Bible. What are figures? How do they reflect the will of God? So it gives you an insight, a rhema, to how the things of God are established in heavenly places. This morning, it's been my pleasure and privilege to talk to you about the 24 elders. This is Kenny Idedevbo, When God and I Talk, Extraordinary.